Pep Guardiola has been tipped to have a big say on his replacement at Manchester City when he eventually leaves. Guardiola has been regularly linked with a Man City exit over the past year, with some believing his time with the club is coming to an end. The 54-year-old took charge of City back in the summer of 2016 and has guided them to 6 Premier League titles since then. The Citizens currently sit second in the table, 4 points adrift of league leaders Arsenal. Everton's former chief Keith Wyness, who served as CEO at Goodison Park between 2004 and 2009 and now runs a football consultancy advising elite clubs, believes that Guardiola will have a big say regarding who comes in to replace him at Man City. Speaking on the new edition of Football Insider's Inside Track podcast, Wyness insisted that the likes of Bournemouth manager Andoni Iraola and Crystal Palace boss Oliver Glasner will be considered. Both Iraola and Glasner were linked with the Manchester United job over the summer, when Ruben Amorim was under heavy pressure. Wyness added that City will opt for an outstanding young talent rather than an older and more experienced manager. He told Football Insider's Inside Track podcast, "I think Pep will have a big say in who is going to replace him, probably a lot more than most clubs would allow. I don't think Company or De Zerbi would be in the reckoning. Iraola definitely has a chance and is a name that would be in the running. But I think they'll cast the net a little bit wider right now. Of course, it would be a very attractive job for any manager. But I think Pep will have been watching opposition managers and will be thinking, who's the up-and-comer? And I think it will be a younger type of manager. Glasner at Palace, maybe. There's this sort of new breed that is coming through. It could all be very interesting, but that's something to watch closely." Pep has made some admiring comments in the past, and it will be interesting to follow those sorts of things as well. Pep will have a big say. I think it'll have to be an outstanding young talent who's proven himself to a degree. Man City set to recall highly rated star. Meanwhile, Claudio Echeverri is increasingly likely to be recalled from his loan spell at Bayer Leverkusen as Man City are unhappy with his involvement. That is according to former Man United and Blackburn chief scout Mick Brown, who claims that the forward's time at Leverkusen could be cut short. Since his move on loan to the Bundesliga giants, the Argentina under-20 international has started just 3 games across all competitions and has not completed 90 minutes. Echeverri is highly rated by Guardiola, but there is a belief he is not yet ready for first-team football at City, so he may be loaned out to another club if he is recalled.